Welcome back to the Rustic Planters. Today we're diving into a cozy and magical design idea, bringing rustic fall elegance into your courtyard. Whether your space is big or small, you'll discover how to transform it into a glowing retreat filled with warmth and charm. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for weekly garden inspiration. Tap the like button if you love vintage garden vibes, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you style your courtyard in the fall season. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore 20 ways to bring rustic, glowing elegance into your intimate garden spaces this autumn. The first step in creating a rustic fall courtyard is setting the overall mood. Think warm, soft, and inviting, like stepping into a timeless autumn postcard. Lighting is essential here. Flickering lanterns, candle jars, or even strings of Edison bulbs can provide that perfect glow. This subtle lighting makes small spaces feel magical without overwhelming the natural beauty of your plants. Pairing soft lights with muted earth tones in your decor will help ground the space in a cozy, vintage style. This combination sets the stage for every other rustic element we'll add. Rustic elegance thrives on natural materials. Weathered wood, iron accents, clay pots, and woven baskets all contribute to that timeless vintage charm. When choosing materials, don't worry about everything looking brand new. A little patina or distress only adds to the authenticity of the design. Old crates, reclaimed doors, or worn benches can become beautiful statement pieces. The key is blending textures, smooth clay next to rough wood, or shiny copper near aged stone. Together, these contrasts create depth and rustic personality in a courtyard. Color is what breathes fall into your space. A rustic fall courtyard works beautifully with shades of burnt orange, deep burgundy, olive green, and golden yellows. Layer these colors through foliage, seasonal plants, outdoor textiles, and even painted decor. For example, a deep red throw draped over a wooden bench instantly evokes fall coziness. To keep it rustic and vintage, avoid overly bright tones. Instead, lean into muted or earthy versions of these shades to maintain that timeless look. Nothing says courtyard glow like lanterns and candles. Place vintage lanterns at different heights, on steps, tucked into corners, or hanging from hooks. Use candles in hurricane jars or repurposed glass bottles to add warmth and charm. Battery-operated candles can also work well if you want a worry-free glow. Mixing lantern styles, metal, wood, and glass, creates variety while keeping things rustic. The flicker of real candlelight adds intimacy and romance to the space. Seating is where your courtyard becomes a true gathering space. Opt for weathered benches, wrought iron chairs, or even repurposed wooden crates topped with cushions. Add layers of comfort with plaid blankets, knitted throws, and fall-toned pillows. These not only keep the space cozy, but also add pops of seasonal texture. Arrange the seating in a way that feels intimate. A circular layout around a central lantern or fire bowl can make the space feel warm and welcoming. A fire element instantly transforms a courtyard into a glowing autumn retreat. Even in a small space, a tabletop fire bowl or chiminea works beautifully. Rustic elegance pairs perfectly with stone fire pits, copper bowls, or cast iron designs. Each brings that warm, nostalgic feel while serving as a focal point. If open flames aren't an option, consider LED flame lanterns. They mimic the look of fire without the smoke or safety concerns. Plants anchor the courtyard design, especially when chosen to highlight fall's beauty. Chrysanthemums, ornamental cabbages, and pansies bring rich seasonal color. For a rustic touch, display plants in terracotta pots, wooden planters, or galvanized tubs. Stagger them at different heights for depth and visual interest. Adding dried grasses, like pampas or wheat, enhances the vintage vibe and ties the garden to the harvest season. Pumpkins and gourds are classic fall accents. Choose heirloom varieties in muted colors like sage, cream, and deep orange for a rustic aesthetic. Cluster them around seating areas, line them along steps, or display them in wooden crates for a charming harvest look. Mixing natural pumpkins with a few crafted or painted ones ensures your decor lasts all season without losing vibrancy. Using vintage containers instantly elevates rustic charm. Think galvanized watering cans, enamel pitchers, or old wooden boxes. These pieces can be filled with flowers, branches, or even used as lantern stands. Their imperfections add authenticity and warmth. By reusing everyday items in creative ways, you're not only decorating but also telling a story of history and tradition. Seasonal wreaths are an easy way to bring rustic fall elegance into a courtyard. Hang them on doors, walls, or even outdoor mirrors. Wreaths made from dried leaves, pine cones, or grapevines feel timeless and natural. Add touches of burlap ribbon for a vintage finish. Garlands can drape along railings, pergolas, or even around lanterns, tying the space together with seasonal charm. A courtyard feels more inviting with the grounding element of an outdoor rug. Choose patterns inspired by vintage textiles or rustic plaids. Earthy tones like browns, oranges, and deep reds work best for autumn. They anchor your seating arrangement while adding texture. If you want something eco-friendly, consider rugs made from natural fibers like jute or sisal. They blend beautifully with rustic materials. String lights bring a dreamy atmosphere, especially when draped overhead or woven through trees and trellises. For a unique twist, consider hanging a vintage chandelier outdoors. Even a repurposed, non-working one can make a beautiful focal piece. Combining fairy lights with rustic metal lanterns creates layers of illumination, enhancing both warmth and elegance. Art in the garden can be simple yet impactful. Iron sculptures, repurposed farm tools, or weathered signs can serve as rustic decor. These pieces don't have to be large. Even a small vintage birdcage or worn watering can become art when styled thoughtfully. The goal is to add personal touches that give your courtyard character and charm, without overcrowding the space. Every courtyard should have at least one cozy corner. This might be a tucked-away bench, a hammock, or a bistro table with 2 chairs. Layering textiles and lighting in these nooks makes them perfect for reading, sipping cider, or simply unwinding in the glow of lanterns. Even the smallest space can feel luxurious when designed with intimacy in mind. Natural accents tie your rustic courtyard to the changing season. Think pine cones, branches, acorns, and dried seed pods. Scatter them across tabletops, tuck them into wreaths, or display them in bowls and baskets. These simple touches are budget-friendly while adding texture and seasonal authenticity. Adding handmade decor brings uniqueness to your courtyard. Painted signs, homemade lanterns, or hand-tied garlands make the space personal. DIY projects also let you repurpose materials you already have, keeping your garden sustainable and creative. When guests see your handiwork, they'll feel the extra care and love poured into the design. Rustic elegance thrives on texture. Think rough wood against soft fabric, shiny copper beside dried leaves, or clay near woven baskets. The contrast between natural and crafted materials creates richness and depth in even the smallest spaces. When layering, avoid clutter. Focus on balance. 3 to 5 textures in one vignette are plenty to feel dynamic. Every rustic courtyard needs a focal point to draw the eye. This could be a lantern cluster, a vintage bench, or a fire feature. Design the surrounding decor to complement this central piece rather than compete with it. A strong focal point keeps the space from feeling busy and ensures it feels intentionally designed. And there you have it, 20 ways to bring rustic fall elegance into your courtyard and create that intimate, glowing retreat you've been dreaming of. Thank you so much for joining us today. We love sharing vintage garden inspiration with you, and we hope these ideas spark creativity for your own space. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Rustic Planters, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, may your garden glow with rustic charm.